Friday, so hopefully it's not quite as many boats out here, but there's a fair amount of people off today. I was actually out here yesterday as well, had a pretty decent evening. I might actually make a video for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull into this little tugboat area, see if I can't get the day started. It's about 6:25 or so. I'm hoping to get about 5 hours of fishing with this outgoing tide, so we'll see what we can do.
Here's one. Man, this has been a good spot lately. Right. I think it's a decent fish. Nothing wrong with it, but definitely not big. We'll take him then to start the day. He's going to the bathroom all over the boat, which is always really great. Really appreciated. Another one, same spot. This one feels better. Maybe I just have no idea what a good fish feels like anymore because they're smaller. Little baby.
Alright, so got a couple in the first spot, which isn't bad. We're gonna try something a little bit different, but honestly it's about not really but a few hundred yards away. Really I don't go that far from the landing. When I put in, I mean sometimes I ride a little ways, but to tell you the truth, I mean I can still see the landing and you know kind of caught a couple where I was at, so I don't have to go but so far to catch them, but I'm gonna try a little bit off these little main rock jetties out here. Tide's still going out for a few more hours, so there's some good water on top of it, so usually we can get some bites.
Yep.
Decent one, buzzbait.
Just hit that. Somebody's in my other spot, so I came over here and worked out.
Alright, so I came back here to go in the creek that we've been catching a lot of fish in lately. Dude sat at the mouth of the creek for like 40 minutes. Thought he was eventually going to leave. He caught 0 doing that. Then he went into the creek. I don't really know what he's doing, just taking up space and time. So I don't want to wait any longer to go in there. So I'm going to try some different places. So I'm going to ride out the river a little bit. Guys, you know you're going after the giants when a striper randomly hits a lure that's bigger than he is. I guess the fish is a little bit bigger.
There's one. Crankbait. It's a decent one. Better fish than I expected. It's a KBD square bill. Alright.
4. It's the best one of the day. That was probably pushing 2.5. It's a pretty good fish. It's gotten about almost 9 o'clock. It's probably 85 degrees. It's gonna be about 97 today. So I stopped over topwater for a little bit. And I just started throwing this little KVD in like a blue crawl color. Works really well at the James. Caught a fair amount of fish on it out here. And I was just throwing it down this dock in about maybe 8 or so feet of water, and it hit it pretty good. So see if we can't get another bite on it. Oh my God, what a gar. Damn it, it actually attacked this thing. That was a huge gar. There's one. Smoked it. That's a giant. That's a freaking giant, guys. This is a pig. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is like a 6-7 pounder right there, guys. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's that big, but it's big. It may not be 6 pounds, but that is a chunky fish right there. Look at that thing. Oh my goodness. Crushed the chatterbait. I can't believe that. Look how fat that thing is. I mean, it's freaking July 3rd. Look how fat that fish is. Go ahead and get a weight on it. I feel like he's got to be over 5. Definitely overreacted with a 7. All right. Grabbed a weight on it. 5 pounds, 9 ounces. I mean, it's actually got blood coming off his tail. It's like it's almost still spawning, which is crazy to think, but I mean, it is very big. But I'm gonna get a couple pictures of it and then I'll let it go. All right, so gonna go ahead and release it. Went 5 pounds, 9 ounces. I did put a measurement on it too, 20.5 inches. That's just a fat fish. It's crazy to catch this fish in the James River in July, that big, but we're gonna go ahead and let it go. I'm sure it will kick off here pretty easily. There we go. Another James River beast. All right, so it's gotten really hot. I just caught that one maybe 10 minutes ago. It's probably close to 91, 92 degrees, I guess, at this point. I'm gonna take a break and get something to eat, but before I did that, I did have some people asking me kind of what I usually catch them on in here, and just some tips. I know there's tons of those out there, but for whoever watches my videos, just to kind of see what I do. This is kind of my standard arsenal. I usually, have squarebill crankbait, throw a chatterbait, some sort of walking bait. I like the Mega Bass Diamante the most. Spinnerbait, and then just a War Eagle buzz toad. For the most part, I'm throwing some sort of topwater walking lure or buzz bait early in the morning, no matter where I'm at. I just enjoy it. Once it gets around 10 or 11, I'll probably go to a chatterbait, crankbait. I do throw a worm a fair amount during the summer, around lily pads and stuff. James River itself doesn't have a lot of lily pads, but the Chick River does. So I kind of switch it up a little bit there. The basic stuff I'm looking for, you have 3 major options, I guess. Wood, grass, rock. When the tide's up, I'm usually fishing some sort of grass, creek if I can, just because the fish can kind of get in there. When the tide's out and low, like it is right now, I'm usually trying to find some sort of stumps or wood to kind of throw around, because I'll kind of isolate on those. And that's where that last fish was just laying off a stump, kind of in maybe 5 feet of water, just by an isolated stump. And then, certain times of the year, the rock's the best. You can kind of throw a crankbait and kind of bounce it off of that. Kind of where we caught one earlier on the crankbait. So anyway, nothing crazy special, but I usually throw the Strike King crankbait and then just the Elite chatterbait. And I do like the Mega Bass topwater lures. So it's kind of just the gist of generally how I try to catch them. I enjoy trying to go after active fish rather than go deep cranking. Some people really grind it out, but I'm not getting paid to do this, so I prefer just to fish the way I enjoy. All right, so got the boat on the trailer, calling it a day. Sweating, it's like 97 degrees. I'm gonna go ahead and go home, get in the AC. Appreciate you watching.